America has always been known as a land of opportunity for immigrants. If it wasn't, why would people be dreaming of leaving their homelands, friends, and family and starting a new life, sometimes halfway across the world? Do we still live up to that in today's Siouxland? These are the questions we've set out to answer.
First, we headed to Siouxland Canned Ads, a local advertising agency, and talked to the manager, David Kempema.
Things that make immigrants want to leave their home country. Well, the obvious is to have a better life, pursue the American dream, work hard, become wealthy.
Knowing that North High School is a very diverse place, we went to the attendance office and interviewed Lori Newbrow.
Because they know that America is the best place to live in the world.
We also spoke to an immigrant from Ethiopia named Lemmy.
School here, everything's better here. Education, life, everything.
We then interviewed Nia Huggins, a bank teller at Wells Fargo Bank in downtown Sioux City, who deals with many immigrants every day.
Because of persecution or not a lot of opportunity, and there's various reasons people come. People also come to have more opportunities than they have in their states or nations, whether it be freedom or the freedom to speak freely, all of those rights that we take for granted as Americans. Freedom for enterprise, to be able to grow businesses or to make a better future for themselves, and I think most of all for their families and their children, their generations to come.
Ruben Munoz, a recent graduate of North High School, was born here but moved back to Mexico with his mom, then returned to America illegally.
People are dying over there. There's poverty. I know there's poverty all over the world, but it's why can't you lend a helping hand?
We talked to a student, Carter Huggins, who attends Morningside College but doesn't deal with many immigrants on a daily basis, to get his perspective.
It's a land of opportunity, right? Supposedly. But the way the system works, immigrants sometimes can get screwed over.
We also interviewed Billy Oyedere, a common defense lawyer who immigrated from Nigeria and has been in America for about 16 years.
The processing took about 2 years, and then we came to the U.S.
Wajiha Mariam, a current sophomore at North High, immigrated with her family from Pakistan.
It's a long process. It can take up to 20 years. Coming here brought my sibling and I a lot of opportunities, because over there girls don't usually get educated. They're at home cooking, and here my mom, I don't even know how to cook. And so my mom and my dad are focusing on my education. They want me to be successful, and it gave me a lot of opportunities to I can do anything here and be myself, and there's a lot of freedom here as well. My brother, he has autism and brain injury, and there weren't a lot of opportunities for him back in Pakistan. He couldn't ever go to school or ever live a normal life. Coming here, he goes to school, he has a normal life, and we're finding better plans for him rather than just letting him stay home. So, yeah.
I do not think it's easy for immigrants to come to America.
No, definitely not. I mean, you're changing your whole life.
It was hard. Harder on my wife, because men have no emotions. In the process, you might get elbowed in the eye or any part. You just have to suck it up, say, okay, I have a goal, and then you move towards it. But at the end of the day, you still have to handle that with contentment.
I really think that we should tighten up our borders all the way around.
I believe that our borders should be closed. I think people should be just as prudent about who we let into the country as you are in your own home. I mean, you're not going to invite people that you don't know anything about. You don't know if they're criminals. You don't know anything about them. You're not going to let them in your home. Why would you let them in your country so you can take care of them?
As far as shipping everybody out of here that's not documented, I don't agree with that.
It's heartbreaking to think that most of them, a father would just get deported. It won't be, I wouldn't assume it's everybody gets deported. I remember when my stepfather got deported, they just took him away.
Not all immigrants have pure intentions. How do they know if they're terrorists or not? They don't. They find out that they're terrorists after the terrorists commit a terrorist act.
There are some good people out there, who are immigrants, who are trying to work.
There are ways to legally immigrate to this country. So If you want to move here, you should do it legally, and if you're doing it illegally, you shouldn't be allowed to live here.
The answer is unanimous. America is still a land of opportunity for immigrants, and the biggest factor causing immigrants to uproot and come to America is just that. More opportunities are available in America than where they came from.